What you're about to witness isn't just construction. It's the forging of a dream, mixed from earth and sheer will. With her own two hands, one woman defies convention. To build not just walls, but a testament to an unyielding spirit. Stay with us, as an astonishing strength is about to be unveiled. Every surface is perfected, every detail meticulously crafted. The scaffolding rises, a skeleton for the dream taking shape. With practiced hands, she prepares to conquer new heights. The work is precise, demanding focus and dedication. Layer by layer, the walls ascend. From her perch, she smooths the surface, ensuring perfection. High above the ground, the solitary work continues. Even the corners receive exacting attention. A gentle touch adds the final, smooth finish. The rhythm of her work is steady, unwavering. On the high scaffolding, she prepares the next batch of mortar. The structure grows, a monument to her perseverance. The final polish reveals a flawless surface. Each movement is efficient, born of experience. The last section is completed with care. Now, a new chapter begins. The pillars of the home take form. Her focus is absolute, her expression one of deep concentration. The walls are smooth, their raw form refined into something elegant. Precision is everything. She checks the alignment, ensuring perfection. Up close, the meticulous nature of the work is revealed. Excess is scraped away, leaving only clean, strong lines. The process is repeated, column by column. Against the rural landscape, her tireless effort stands out. The surface becomes a smooth, gray canvas. The structure reaches for the sky, a simple yet powerful silhouette. A wooden beam is carefully set in place, the first piece of the roof's frame. She moves across the scaffolding with confidence and purpose. The very peak of the house is now taking shape. The pace is relentless, the progress undeniable. Even the interior columns are built with the same exacting standard. The raw materials are prepared for the next stage. The transformation continues, one section at a time. A sponge provides the final, delicate touch. Now, a new element is introduced, the steely skeleton of the roof. From humble beginnings, a home is emerging. The vision expands, moving from masonry to carpentry. She surveys the progress, the house standing tall against the landscape. High on the roofline, she works against a vast, cloudy sky. Every measurement is critical to the integrity of the structure. The arrival of materials signifies a new phase. Strength in numbers. Together, they manage the heavy roofing sheets. A coordinated effort brings the materials from truck to site. Heavy metal beams are unloaded with care. Each piece is moved with purpose, part of a larger plan. The materials finally arrive at their destination. The work of carrying the heavy sheets continues. Teamwork makes the monumental task manageable. A moment of rest amidst the labor, a shared sense of accomplishment. Sparks fly as the metal is cut to precise specifications. measurement, and assembly. The roof frame comes together. The bare skeleton of the house stands, ready for the next layer. The flash of a welder's torch fuses the structure together. Together, they hoist the heavy steel beam into place. The house now has a complete frame, a powerful form against the sky. The final pieces of the roof's framework are secured. Now, the house will receive its crown, the crimson roof. Working on the steep incline, she carefully lays the first sheet. The sun beats down, but the work does not stop. Working at a dangerous height, they pass the heavy panels to one another. The roof is a patchwork of red and gray, awaiting completion. A power drill secures the panels, making the shelter permanent. The coordinated dance of construction continues. Under the bright sun, the roof is nearly finished. The house is now sealed from the elements, a true sanctuary. Inside, they gaze out with a look of pride and satisfaction. The bright flash of the welder signifies the strengthening of the frame. A shower of sparks, the raw power of creation. Work continues inside the newly sheltered space. The exterior walls receive their final coat of plaster. The house stands proudly, its form almost complete. The final touches are applied to the exterior. The building blocks of the project lie in wait. Navigating the unfinished interior requires careful steps. Even the smallest details are hammered into place. The vision is now a reality in the rural landscape. The foundation for a new space begins with a single brick. A new wall rises, built with care and precision. A master's touch, applying the mortar just right. Each brick is set perfectly into place. Preparing the next bricks for their place in the wall. The wall grows quickly under her skilled hands. The very foundation of the home is smoothed and perfected. A moment of observation, admiring the work accomplished. The small house stands as a symbol of great achievement. A level ensures the wall is true and straight. The columns are strengthened and finished. The work is laborious, but the focus never wavers. A long trowel creates a perfectly flat surface. Her movements are swift, a dance of productivity. The wall is given its final, smooth finish. Finishing touches are applied to the new wall. The texture of the wall is carefully crafted. With each stroke, the house moves closer to completion. The last imperfections are smoothed away. A section of the project is now complete. The focus shifts to the interior, to make this house a home. The raw materials for the floor are piled high, awaiting transformation. Inside the shell of the house, she mixes the flooring compound. The gray slurry is carefully spread, creating a level foundation. With a smaller trowel, she perfects the surface. The first tile is laid, a clean, bright square on the gray canvas. Mortars poured, locking the tiles in place. Each tile is pressed down firmly, a slow and meticulous process. A small hammer taps each tile, ensuring a perfect fit. The pattern emerges, a gleaming new floor spreading across the room. Excess mortar is carefully wiped away, revealing the clean tile. She works her way across the room, the task nearing its end. The corners require custom cuts and careful placement. The final section is filled in with speed and efficiency. The last few tiles are set into place. A final cleaning ensures a pristine finish. The completed floor shines, reflecting the light from the doorway. With the floor complete, a quiet smile of satisfaction emerges. She gazes out from her new home at the peaceful landscape. The work continues, each day bringing new progress. The fresh concrete floor sets a solid base for all that will follow. From the outside, the small house looks serene in the cloudy weather. Measurements are taken on the newly tiled floor. The exterior details are now the focus. New materials arrive, wood for the interior. Inside, the wood is sorted, ready to be transformed. The wood is wheeled into the house. A new stage of creation begins. She carefully organizes the lumber, planning her next steps. The sharp sound of a circular saw fills the air as the wood is cut. Now it is her turn to cut the wood with precision. The blade spins, shaping the raw material. A drill creates holes for assembly. The small, perfectly drilled pieces are ready. A nail gun quickly joins the pieces, forming a frame. Her focus is intense as she assembles the wooden structure. Her workshop is the floor of the new house. The framework grows, piece by piece. The scene is one of focused and productive work. Up close, her careful craftsmanship is clear. The result of her labor, a completed wooden frame. From the floor to the walls, the woodwork begins. A wooden frame is fitted into the window opening. The house is taking on a more finished look, with details emerging. An ornate wooden railing is installed, adding elegance. She selects the next piece for the intricate railing. Each spindle is secured with the power drill. Her movements are fluid and efficient. The corner of the railing comes together. The front of the house is now adorned with the beautiful railing. The work moves inside as furniture begins to take shape. A hammer and nails are used to assemble a bed frame. The joints are carefully fitted together. She checks the frame for sturdiness and balance. More lumber is brought in for the interior work. The window frames are now being installed. She drills the frame securely into the concrete wall. A final check ensures the window frame is perfect. The window frame is now fully installed. She looks out the new window, a glimpse of the world from her creation. The house is now ready for the finishing touches. The next step, installing the doors and windows. The room awaits its final components. She carefully drills the hinges onto the wooden door frame. Surrounded by her work, she prepares the next steps. Small metal fittings are installed with precision. The glass window is carefully fitted into its frame. She tests the new window, which opens smoothly. Wood is cut for the final trim pieces. A nail gun makes quick work of attaching the trim. The decorative exterior trim is painstakingly applied. She inspects the finished window, a look of approval on her face. The process is repeated on another window. The final adjustments are made to the window frame. With all windows installed, the house looks complete. The final transformation, color. The paint is prepared. A spray gun applies a coat of vibrant red paint to the door. The color brings the wood to life. Inside, the windows receive the same bold treatment. She carefully paints the exterior trim perched on the railing. The house is now a striking vision of red and white. The wooden railing is coated in a vibrant, protective layer of red. The painting continues, adding life and personality to the structure. The red paint provides a stunning contrast to the green landscape. The finished house stands proudly by the water. A wider view captures the beauty of the completed project. With the painting done, the glass panels are installed in the doors. She carefully maneuvers the large pane of glass into place. The newly glazed door gets its final coat of paint. She checks the door, ensuring it opens and closes perfectly. The final piece of hardware, the handle, is installed. The interior now boasts beautifully finished doors and windows. The interior walls are painted a clean, bright white. The paint supplies are carried outside for the final exterior coat. The concrete walls are painted white, completing the fresh look. From a distance, the house gleams. The last sections of the exterior wall are painted. She steps back, satisfied with the pristine white finish. The transformation is complete. The house is a masterpiece. A look of profound pride and accomplishment. In the heart of nature, a dream has been built. The fine details are painted by hand. A close-up reveals the careful brush. Every part of the railing receives a coat of rich, red paint. The vibrant red stands out against the peaceful, rural backdrop. Her focus is unwavering as she perfects the details. A pause to survey the landscape from her new balcony. She inspects her work, ensuring its quality. Even the undersides are painted with care. The crisp white walls are adorned with red accents. A straight line is drawn, a guide for the next decorative touch. The materials for the ceiling are laid out, ready for installation. Another woman begins the process of installing the ceiling. She drills into the wall, preparing the supports for the ceiling. The ceiling is painted before being installed. The ceiling framework is meticulously installed. The white ceiling panels are drilled into place. The room is enclosed from above, adding a sense of completeness. Panel by panel, the ceiling comes together. Metal is cut for the ceiling's support structure. The final ceiling panel is secured, a milestone in the project. The final stage begins, bringing light into the home. She hoists a ceiling panel into place against the backdrop of the sky. On the balcony, she prepares the next piece of the ceiling. She measures the wood trim, ensuring a perfect fit. From below, the view is of progress and hard work. Ornate trim, a touch of elegance, is nailed into place. The finished house is a jewel in the landscape. The decorative trim is carefully attached. A beautiful centerpiece is installed on the ceiling. She admires the nearly completed ceiling. A hole is drilled for the recessed lighting. The light fixtures are installed one by one. The ceiling is now ready for its lights. The house looks tidy and nearly complete. The delicate work of wiring the light switches begins. The switch box is secured to the wall. The electrical connections are carefully made. The new home sits peacefully next to the old one. The components of the light fixtures are prepared. The final light is taped securely into the ceiling. She reaches up, making the final connections. Inside, she measures the walls for the final decorative touches. A roll of LED strip lighting is prepared. Adhesive is applied to the railing for the strip lights. Up close, the tiny lights are carefully pressed into place. She works her way along the railing, adding a line of light. The length of the lights is measured for a perfect fit. The final section of the LED strip is installed. With the lights in place, she hops down from the balcony. The final wiring is secured neatly to the ceiling. She walks through the room, her work complete. And then there was light. The house is alive. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel LSPHC for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.